Hi again, guys. All right, we're doing math right now, so I need you to get your math book and turn to page 551. I hope you enjoyed the activities yesterday in Seesaw that dealt with comparing fractions and finding equivalent fractions. And we should be on page 551, and as you can see, it is a Chapter 9 review/test. So we're going to review in preparation for a Chapter 9 fraction test next week. Probably for, not Friday, probably Thursday, okay? All right, so let's take a look at number 1. Alexa and Rose read books that have the same number of pages. Alexa's book is divided into 8 equal chapters. Rose's book is divided into 6 equal chapters. Each girl has read 3 chapters of her book. I know that's a lot of information there. We don't really care how many pages the book has as long as they have the same amount of pages. So we don't care what the number is. It could be 125, it could be 148, I don't know. You don't know, and it doesn't really matter. We don't care about that. Okay, so we need to write a fraction to describe what part of the book each girl read. Well, let's look. Alexa's book, I lost my marker. Alexa's book is divided into 8 equal chapters. Okay, so if the total amount is 8 chapters, the total represents the numerator or the denominator? The denominator, good. So Alexa, okay, so she has a total of 8 chapters, right? Yes, 8 equal chapters. Now, Rose's book is divided into 6 equal chapters. Well, if it is the total number of chapters, it's your denominator. So denominator for Rose would be 6. So they have different denominators. However, it says each girl has read 3 chapters of her book. So Alexa read 3 chapters out of her 8 chapters. Rose read 3 chapters out of her 6 chapters. Now we need to know then tell who read more pages. So this should be written on your paper right now. You should have Alexa, 3/8 underneath it, Rose, 3/6 underneath it. Okay, now we have to see who read more. All right, well, let's look. My numerators are the same. Remember, the larger the denominator, the smaller the piece. So how would I put in here? Would I put an equal sign? Well, they're not equal. So now I need to know, is it greater than or less than? Well, would eighths be greater than or less than sixths? Eighths would be less than. So 3/8 is less than 3/6. So who read more pages? Rose read more pages. Okay, so you need to have all of this on those 3 lines. So you see those 3 lines right there? Okay. Make sure that you have all this written on those 3 pages. If not, pause the video. All right. All right, let's go to number 2. We have David, Maria, and Simone are shading same-sized index cards for a science project. David shaded 2/4 of his index card, Maria shaded 2/8 of her index card, and Simone shaded 2/6 of her index card. All right, well, look at all 3 of those fractions. What do you notice? Yeah, all the numerators are the same. So we're going to be comparing our denominators for all 4 of these, okay? So numerators are the same in all 3 fractions, so look at your denominator. So for 2a to 2d, choose yes or no to indicate whether the comparisons are correct. So they're going to do some greater than, equal than, or less than, and you got to decide, is what they have written correct? Fill in yes. If it is not, fill in no. So pause the video and do 2a to 2d. Okay, guys, so you should have 2a to 2d done. If you chose yes and it's correct, I want you to do 5 jumping jacks. If you chose no and you have it correct, I want you to do 5 sit-ups. Okay, 5 jumping jacks for yes, 5 sit-ups for no. All right, A. 2/4 is greater than 2/8. Yes. So 5 jumping jacks. Go ahead and do them right now. Good job, guys. 2B. 2/8 is greater than 2/6. No. 5 sit-ups. Go ahead. 5 sit-ups. Excellent, guys. All right, 2C. 2/6 is less than 2/4. Yes, you should have a yes filled in there. So 5 jumping jacks. Great job, guys. All right, 2D. 2/8 is equal to 2/4. No way. 5 sit-ups. Good job, guys. All right, now let's look at number 3. Dan and Miguel are working on the same homework assignment. Dan has finished 1/4 of the assignment. Miguel has finished 3/4 of the assignment. Which statement is correct? Mark all that apply. All right, well, let's look at A. Miguel has completed the entire assignment. Well, how much of the assignment did he complete? 3/4. Is 3/4 the same as saying 1/2? No, so don't fill in A because he did not complete the entire assignment. B, Dan has not completed the entire assignment. So look at the fraction of the assignment he finished, and it is 1/4. So is that the entire assignment? Nope. However, the sentence says that he has not completed, and that is correct. He has not completed the entire assignment. So B, fill in B. And let's look at C. Miguel has finished more of the assignment than Dan. Well, here's where we have to compare. So we have to compare 1/4, and you can write this on the side of your page there. You have some space there. So we're going to compare 1/4. Okay, and 1/4 is Dan, so I'm just going to put a little D here so we know that's Dan. And 3/4, and that's Miguel, so we'll put a little M above that one. So we got to say, is 1/4 greater than, less than, or equal to 3/4? Well, I look and I see my denominators are the same, so this is the easy one. I just compare my 1 and my 3, and my sign would go like that. So 1/4 is less than 3/4. So Miguel looks like he finished more. So is that what it says? Miguel has finished more of the assignment than Dan, and that is true. We can see that right here. That 1/4, which is Dan's, is less than 3/4, which is Miguel, and Miguel has finished more of the assignment. So that is true. So fill in C. Now let's look at D. Dan and Miguel have completed equal parts of the assignment. Well, we just proved on our board here that that's not true, so don't fill in D. So you should have B and C filled in. All right, let's go to number 4. So turn the page to 552. Number 4. Brian cut 2 peaches that were the same size for lunch. He cut one peach into 4ths and the other into 6ths. Brian ate 3/4 of the first peach. His brother ate 5/6 of the second peach. Who ate more peach? All right, well, we need to compare, right? So we're comparing our fractions. Let's take 3/4 and 5/6. So 3/4 was eaten by Brian, right? So Brian, and then this is brother. We'll just hit bro. So we have Brian and bro. All right. So we got to compare. Well, let's look. Are our numerators the same? Nope. Are our denominators the same? Nope. All right. That means we need to get our fraction strips. Okay. So in my fraction strips, I need to find 4ths and 6ths. Okay. So 4ths and 6ths. All right, line them up to the left. Get them as close as you can. All right, so we see 3/4. So 3/4 goes to this line right here where my finger is. Okay, and 5/6. 5/6 goes there. So 3/4 is this line. Whoops, here's this line. This is a little difficult. So 3/4 goes to this line right here. And 5/6 goes to this line right here. So 3/4 is what to 5/6? 3/4 is less than 5/6. Very good. So 3/4 is less than 5/6. So you should have this written down on your lines there. You have 3 lines. Who ate more peach? Well, which one's more? His brother. So on the line, right, his brother ate more peach. Okay, now you could have also drawn your pictures too. Okay, so I could have drawn a circle and I need to break it into fourths and I need to color 3 in. Okay, and then I need to do this one into sixths. Okay, so 6, break it in half and then make a big X as even as you can. And then color in 5. Okay, and then you can clearly see that this shaded part is bigger than this shaded part. Okay, so you can clearly see that 5/6 is bigger, and that means his brother ate more of the peach. Okay, so you could draw your pictures, you could use your fraction strips, whichever way you choose to do it. Okay, all right, let's go to number 5. A nature center offers 2 guided walks. The morning walk is 2/3 of a mile. The evening walk is 3/6 of a mile. Which walk is shorter? All right, well, they have these models here, your fraction strips. We're going to use those fraction strips, so we don't even need to get our fraction strips, or we don't even need to really write anything down yet. So here's your thirds fraction strip. Shade in 2/3. So shade in the first part and the second part. Leave the third part blank because it's only 2/3. Okay, and then 3/6. So look at your sixth strip and shade in 3 of the 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 should be shaded in for 3/6, and 1, 2 for 2/3. Now it wants to know which is shorter. So which one of those is shorter? The 3/6, right? Because 3/6 comes to here and 2/3 is here. So 3/6 is shorter. So on your line, right, 3/6 is shorter. Three-sixths is shorter. Okay, now let's look here. Which is that? Which walk is that? That would be the evening walk. So the evening walk is shorter. Okay, the evening walk is shorter. Okay, so that's what you should have written for number 5. Okay, if you don't have it all written, pause me. Okay, because we're going to move on to number 6. All right, last one for today, guys. Last one. Chun lives 3/8 mile from school. Gail lives 5/8 mile from school. Use the fractions and symbols to show which distance is longer. All right, so here are your fractions and here are your signs. You got to fill in a fraction here and a fraction here in the rectangles and a sign in the circle. All right, now there's 2 different ways to do this. It depends on which one you put first. Okay, so I'm just going to do right as they say it. So 3/8 is going to be my first one. So 3/8, okay, in the first box. That's what I'm going to choose. And then I have my circle. And then I have my second box. And I'm going to put the other one in 5/8. Now I have to make my sign in the middle. Well, I notice my denominators are the same, so here's the easy part, okay? Just compare your numerators. So 3 is less than 5, which means 3/8 is less than 5/8, okay? All right, so you could work that way. Or if you chose to put 5/8 here and 3/8 second, your sign's going to be like that. No, sorry, your sign's not going to be like that. Sorry about that. Your sign's going to be like that, okay? So your sentence would then say 5/8 is greater than 3/8. All right, so whichever way you choose, you still need to make sure that 5/8 is greater and 3/8 is less, okay? All right, so that's the last one for today. We're going to review again tomorrow, and then a review a little bit next week, and do some fun activities again in Seesaw, a couple of them. I found some others. And then we'll take our test on Thursday on fractions. Okay, guys? All right. I hope you're enjoying Earth Day today. Bye.